Welcome everyone. Today we will be talking about a very interesting topic. I think psychology is an interesting topic for a lot of people because it's that science that studies what we as human beings do, why we do what we do, how we think, why we think what we think. So in a certain sense, when we talk about psychology, we talk about us as humans, the study of the behavior of the human being. Because in a lot of sense, when we think about our daily lives, our emotions, our experiences, we tend to, through the process of auto-observation or self-observation or introspection, to really think why we do the things we do, why we think what we think, why we act the way we act. So I think in a certain sense, when we come to talk about psychology, we talk about our life as humans. So what is psychology? Psychology is the scientific study of our human behavior, our thoughts, our mental processes, why we do what we do, how we think the way we think, what can we do to better ourselves, how can we understand our behavior, in what context, in cultural context, in scientific context, in physiological and biological context. So in a sense, psychology is that, the study of the behavior of the humans. It's an interesting topic because in a way it tells us as human beings how can we define our behavior, understand our behavior, and digest the information that we use to interpret our behavior, and in a certain sense try to categorize the things we feel, the things we think, the things we tend to act, and understand this in each context. Now, what are the schools of psychology? When we say a school of thought, a school of psychology, it's a way that, and it's an approach that certain people, certain pioneers in psychology used to explain our behavior. We can talk about structuralism, we can talk about behaviorism, we can talk about humanistic psychology, cognitive psychology, psychoanalysis. It's a way that each pioneer, each approach was used to explain the human behavior. What are the main questions of psychology? The main questions of psychology is, why do we do the things we do? Why we think the way we think? What are the basis of our illness? What are the basis of our abnormal behavior? What are the basis of our neurotic behavior and our struggles and complexes? So in a certain sense, this is the main questions of psychology. How we act, or why we act the way we act, why we think the way we think. What can we do to understand the very basis of our neurotic and our abnormal behavior? So this was a very short introduction to psychology, and there will be more next.